darlings, welcome to your weekly relationship reading. My name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I am using my new Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards that was given to me by a very special and dear friend of mine this week. So let's see what wishes to come out for you today. This is regarding you and the relationship that you're thinking about, the person that you're thinking about. Let's see what wishes to come out. I saw the cat. This reading is for those that most need to hear it, my darling, and it will be in divine timing, divine plan, divine design for you whenever you are guided to see this reading and it resonates. So thank you, Spirit. Oh, that's flown out for you. We're going to keep that card. We have fear has come out. Thank you. What else needs to come out for this reading with regards to those I just need to hear the message? Thank you, Spirit. Lady and the Lake. And one more, please. Thank you. The Eagle. Okay, my darlings. And one for the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. You've got two. Birch, Birth and Rebirth, and the Raven. Well, the Raven's on the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to talk about that first of all. The Raven, an extraordinary animal or bird. Birds are represented so many times within spiritual messages for us, because if you think about it, I know it seems like a coincidence sometimes that a specific animal or a specific mammal or bird, insect would appear at exactly the right time for us, but it's because remember that nature is also source energy. Just as we're source energy, we are not superior to nature. We are all one and the same, and we all come from that same source. So do trust the messages that you're receiving from Spirit at this time. Things that you might feel are a bit of a coincidence, or as it says here, synchronistic events. There is within synchronicity the universe at play. Remember those words, the universe at play. There is in great synchronicity. It's like God's wink. It's the universe's wink to you, that there is something rather magical unfolding at this time. Coincidences, my darling, there are no such thing as what we would call coincidences, or something that is serendipitous, or, as I said, synchronized. It is an aligning of energetic form. It is an aligning of source energy with your energy to cause and effect something to happen for you. And when you are aware of that, that actually within a coincidence, you are co-creating incidences for yourself. Spirit is asking you to have no fear at this stage, because there is something really rather magical unfolding for you at this time. So please take note. Take notice of, be observant of, be witness of, be aware of things that are presenting themselves to you, either through something that's trying to get your attention, messages, animals that are trying to get your attention, and don't expect to know the full deep answer, because the Raven is also the keeper of secrets. So there is some things yet to know. Okay, Spirit is saying there's something yet to know within this relationship, but that's okay. Okay, you'll know when you're meant to know about it. So that's the Raven. And it is because it's come out with the Birth and Rebirth card as well. It is a new way of you seeing things, because there is the skull here representing also that death and rebirth. But this birth and rebirth, and I keep saying birch, so do look up the birch tree within this. There is a great deal that has fallen away from your life at this time. It's that autumnal stage of your life where things are releasing from your life. They are relaxing. They are making way for a settling in, a settling down, a renewal stage, a time of rest, a time of maybe a recovery, but a time of renewal for you as well, my darling. So within this birth and rebirth, you're on this path where it might seem a little, I'm getting the words noisy in the silence for you, but that's also good, because within the silence you are beginning to perceive things very, very differently. So within this relationship. So let me have a look at these three cards. You've got Fear, the Lady of the Lake, and you've got the Eagle. So the first card that's coming out is the overriding space that you're feeling at this time. Fear is an illusion. It is an ego related reaction that comes from a mind that overthinks things. And fear tends to come, and I've been there, so I'm talking from my experiences. Fear comes from a place of when we attach certain scenarios, certain expectations of things to happen. And what then tends to happen is sometimes it does happen, because what we've done is caused and created that to happen within the thought vibration of fear, within the emotional feelings that we're sending out from our subconscious, because our subconscious doesn't have any sense of humor. So be very aware of your thoughts and actions, especially when you're very emotionally affected in something that is, you're coming forward for a reading about a relationship at this time. But what Spirit wants you to trust is that you are getting very clear signs at the moment. Do you see here on the rock there? You're getting very clear signs at the moment, and within each problem that is presenting itself to you, they want you to think about that problem. Is there a divine design within this problem for you? Is this problem there to present you a pathway through to go somewhere else? Because this is almost like, you know, a rock, a boulder that's put there that you could step on to cross over. So is this, whatever this is that is presenting to you almost as a block, this fear, is it stopping you from making a movement forward at this time in order for you to do something else instead? Because fear also, within that space of hesitation, within that sometimes that space of procrastination as well, as long as we in that moment of having a fear about something, or a procrastination about something, or a hesitation about something, as long as we're open to receiving within that moment other ways of doing things or other ways of thinking things, then we're allowing that problem in that present moment to become something else, a gift of a different type of awareness, a gift of a different type of perception, a presentation of a solution, a new way forward, an alternative way forward. So, and within this space of fear, Spirit wants to remind you that with the Lady of the Lake in the center of the reading, there is nothing about you, the essence of you, that is in a fear state right now. You are in the space. This is you, center of the reading. You are expressing at this time absolute truth. So if this is a situation that you are very unsure about what the outcome within this relationship is going to be, Spirit is reminding you to continue to speak the absolute truth from your soul's integrity, from what feels right for you. The Lady of the Lake, this talks about the courage, the self-respect, and the responsibility that you're taking for yourself within this relationship that you're having. What is it that you are verbally communicating at this time in that vibration relationship between you and another? And do not be fearful of expressing your truth at this time. You are being presented with signs. There are things that are appearing for you to show you that actually, as you do things for your authentic self, you are doing things because they are of value to you. You are expressing yourself in a way that feels right for you. It feels like you're doing something that is the only way forward for you. Despite how fearful you may feel within doing it, Spirit is saying that this source energy, this trickling of source energy is expanding all the time, because this little stream is going to end up expanding into a river. And remember that this too shall pass. This feeling of fear shall pass as you gain more and more and more confidence within this situation that's presenting itself to you. I want to pull just a couple of cards on this. Because this is very specific, this reading, for a few people who are in a place, I feel, of wanting to do something and wanting to express themselves within a relationship, but not quite sure how to do it. and not quite sure about what the outcome is going to be of it. And it's taking you great courage to actually speak your truth. Okay, so let's have a look, Spirit. I've picked up the Psychic Tower of the Heart. So let's see what other messages Spirit can give us. Thank you for fear, first of all. Thank you. One card, please. So you've got the love card upside down. So Spirit is, but I'm going to show it to you like this. Okay. So what Spirit is saying, this is the Lover's card, that this is a big relationship for you. And whatever this is, and it doesn't need to be a love relationship. It can be a family, a friend relationship. All relationships are beautifully, vitally important for us to grow in an understanding of ourselves and who we are. I feel that there is a fear of somebody pulling away from you. I feel that both of you are doing a kind of a bit of a tug of war energy at this time. You can see here, it's what I call scarf pulling, where if one pulls energetically on the other one pulls away. And the energetic pull on somebody comes from a place of fear as well. Allow this, allow you to express your truth, allow yourself to express your fears, allow yourself to see this as something where this relationship is going to allow you to be who you truly are. And if you are feeling fearful of something, express that fear, have the courage to express that fear, because out of that, something really rather beautiful happens, because out of that, then the other person receives the message from you. And then the other person can also, with that understanding, maybe make a shift and change within themselves to accommodate how you're feeling, but to embrace it, to allow it, because you have to get that fear out. If you don't talk about what you're fearing within this relationship or speaking your truth, then what's going to happen is you're going to suppress it. And within the suppression, you become very stuck. And then in the stuck energy, you repeat things in your life, or the universe presents yourself with the same thing over and over. So within this love, this situation, there is love here. There is a connection here. There is growth here. There is peace here. There is all of it. But you're choosing at this time to allow what you're fearing to I'm getting the words mar, to smother almost what is the love that is there. And it's important for you to recognize that there is love in this relationship. Let's have a look at the Lady in the Lake. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that flew out. So clarity and belief, this is the Ace of Swords. But this situation of you feeling fear, as long as you take that moment of feeling fear and ask yourself what this fear is, why is this coming? Why am I feeling this at this time? Why can I not feel I can express how I feel? If you can address that and go right back, keep going back to the feeling behind the feeling behind the feeling, ask the question and then see what comes in. And then ask the question about that and see what comes in, and take yourself back to the spiritual root cause of this fear. And you will find it has nothing to do with this relationship. It has everything to do with how you have perceived relationships in the past. And because you haven't released that reactionary conditioned pattern in your life, you're bringing it into this present moment. But it is time now for you, because it's a very transformational time with this Ace of Swords. This is divine timing for you, the divine design for you to receive, as you speak, the clarity and belief, that which you're looking for. Be vulnerable, be courageous, encourage yourself to be courageous, to have courage. To speak your truth to this person, to tell them how you feel, whatever that may be for you, because you are showing in yourself. With that, you are showing yourself love, you're showing yourself respect, you're showing them respect, you're showing an integral, vulnerable part of yourself as well. And within that space of speaking your truth to another, they will receive what they're meant to receive from it, but you, most importantly, will receive everything that you're meant to receive. So thank you for the right words. Imagine yourself as this Lady of the Lake comes forth to give a message, because through this, you are going to receive and resonate with the message that you're going to be giving, and you will feel an amazing sense of relief. And it is a birth and a rebirth. And if you think about it here, there are two trees here, both young, sort of quite young trees. And I feel that this is a relationship that is growing, it's expanding. But there are also times of this relationship where there will be things that fall away. There's things that release from it. Every relationship goes through its own cycles as well. So let's have a look at the Eagle card for you. Thank you. And you've got here dedicated effort, the Eight of Pentacles, but it was upside down. So what Spirit is saying here is that when you're disconnected at this time from that belief in yourself, you're disconnected at this time to your source, you're disconnected from listening to yourself. And so what Spirit is saying is it takes great effort, but it's concerted, considerable effort. That's responsibility for yourself. Sorry about that, doggy. It's actually not mine. Concerted, considerable effort, a dedication to yourself, to unravel, to discover. Let me just see what else wants to come out for you. Connection to the angelic realm. Thank you. The eagle, my darling, is a bird that, again, this is about messages and just focusing on moving forward and trying not to bring a lot of the past into the present. Thank you. What else, Spirit? Strength. Beautiful card. Trust, my darling. Trust. You've got here strength and you've got dreams coming true with the Nine of Cups. It starts with you. It starts with you taking responsibility for your happiness. It starts with you voicing how you feel about things in this relationship. It all starts with you, my darling. And as you speak, you receive. But if you are not telling yourself the truth or denying the truth about how you're feeling or not expressing how you are feeling, then those emotions can't be released. There is no flow of those emotions, and therefore you are in a place of controlling energetically, keeping stuck energy. This, though, is strength. This is saying that you have the courage, you have the strength. And sometimes when we face what is a lion, we find out it's a little mouse. It's not as fearful as we might have thought it was. So imagine yourself rising up like the eagle, away from what you know are negative patterns of behavior in the past that have kept you stuck, and rising up like that amazing eagle to deliver a message. And when you deliver a message to those that you love from a place of love, you deliver a message saying, thank you for the right words. Thank you, my soul, for stepping forth. Thank you, my identity personality, for stepping aside for a little bit. Deliver that message, and my goodness, my darling, you will receive, and you will feel so empowered in doing so as well. And this is then the unfolding of things. And you are causing and creating something amazing at this time, because you're doing something integral for yourself. It's the end of the old, the beginning of the new. And throughout of all of this, you are causing and creating. This is the coincidences, the serendipitous moments, the manifestations that you are doing at this time. One last card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Because you've come into this wonderful place of understanding that relationships are there for what they give to you about you, as well as what you're receiving also within the space of a relationship. There is balance in this. So I trust that has helped, my darlings. If you're not sure what this sphere is, just pose the question. In asking, you shall receive. Just say, thank you for showing me what this sphere is. Thank you. Thank you for me feeling and seeing and trusting when I receive the answer from whatever source it is coming in from. And thank you for my mind and body and soul coming into a balanced alignment where I can feel and hear and see what it is I'm meant to feel and hear and see without running from it, and embracing it and moving forward from it. So there is something very special here with this relationship, but don't let fear cloud it. Don't let the trickle of fear become something huger. Allow this to be as it's meant to be. It's come from source energy for you. It's come from source energy for them. Look at it with the universe's love in your eyes when you're looking at this relationship. Don't fear it, my darling. So there we are. So much love to you, and I look forward to doing another reading for you next weekend. But in the meantime, check out the daily readings, and I've done some more star sign readings. They're with members at the moment, but they'll be out later on this evening or tomorrow morning for you. And I've still got Leo and Aries to do, but that's it for October. They will be done tomorrow. So much love, my darlings. Take care. Bye bye.